All right, Validated Golf. We are back. We have something else for you that I've kind of been keeping a secret because I was kind of ashamed of it, but now I'm not anymore. We're going to do a short review for you today on a driver. I know I was raving on the GT3. It's still a phenomenal driver. I love it. It's fast. But I did a couple short game videos and I have just been missing everything. And I decided, you know what? Maybe I can find a more forgiving driver that can still give me low spin just based on my delivery, good launch. But really, I mean, as much as we all chase distance, and I have been a distance whore forever, and I swing about 110 typically when I'm warmed up, going good. And I'm only hitting it, maybe 260 because I'm a high spin player. And the GT3 is what helped save me and gave me a lot more distance. But when I wasn't swinging great, it's a very forgiving driver. It goes long, but there's no help to me bringing it back center, whether I hit a little bit off the heel, a little bit off the toe. Like, the gear effect is still there, but it's not as beneficial as a high MOI driver, which obviously high MOI drivers, you're going to have more spin. That's just the way it goes. So at the end of the day, I have put the GT3 to rest, and it's a little dirty. I feel ashamed of saying this, but this is a Rogue ST Max D with a little bit of lead tape on it. I have a green dot Callaway tour sleeve, so this is a 9-degree head. So we have it technically down to 7. I'm sure it's a little higher than that. I haven't put it on an actual loft line machine. But we're just going to hit a few drives with it. I played a couple rounds with it, and so far it's been absolutely insane how forgiving this driver is. I played it on my home course here in Orlando that I'm accustomed to, and I hate to say it, but maybe it's a confidence thing. I'm swinging fast or whatever, but there's many holes I hit it just as long as the GT3. I have the same shaft that I had in the GT3 in it. It's a UST Mamiya Link or LINQ purple, however you want to say it, 60 gram X Flex. And all I did was throw a different head in it. And so far it's been pretty awesome. I mean, everybody hits bad drives, but let's hit a few and you can hear this thing. And all the drives you've seen me post in my shorts and everything have been with this driver. I just want to do some more testing before I did a little video on it, give my honest opinion. But every time, straight as an arrow. I mean, I know there's no shot tracer on this. Still working out how to do that on the regular videos, but that was dead straight. As you can see, my swing is nothing to be proud of. I'm very big on the swing your swing. I mean, if you don't swing your swing, unless you got lessons full time, you're probably going to end up a basket case. So I try to implement little bitty training aids here and there. I just posted a video on the Callaway Connect Easy for wedges and short irons, and it seems to really help a lot. So that being said, let's hit another one here. And I don't mind the sound. It doesn't. I thought it would be a little tingy, but you know. I mean, I hope this is coming through in the video. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, they're on a rope. It's so stupid. It's and this thing, I've actually been getting a little bit of roll when the conditions aren't stupid soft, and I normally get zero roll. I mean, I know 90% of driver fitting is shaft, but when you can have forgiveness, I mean, I'm 110 mile an hour swing speed. Right now, I'm probably swinging 105, 106. It's early in the morning out here on the range. And look at this thing. I mean, it just goes. It's unbelievable. I mean, I remember Johnny Wunder, when this thing came out, did a video saying, like, it's not just for super high handicappers. And I didn't really believe him. And took a shot in the dark. You can find these heads. They're pretty cheap. They are hard to find in a 9 degree though. There's a lot of 10.5 and higher, but if you can find a 9 degree, you can get here. I'll show you up close. This is a green dot. So that little green dot right there is the Callaway, tour sleeve, they call it. You can get -2 degrees down on it. You can still put it in neutral or draw. I did try it in the draw setting, even though this is like a max draw driver. And it was definitely drawing and going a little left. So I put it back to neutral because it's still a, max draw driver, the Max D. So we'll hit one more for you and let you guys get out of here. See if we can keep the trend. I mean, it just barely trickles right on a bad swing. I mean, that's still fair. I bet you that's 10 yards right of center line. The last two were. I mean, I'm hitting another one. One more for y'all. See if we can get, because and you can still hit bad shots. Don't get me wrong. I played a scramble like a week ago with a friend of mine and a couple buddies, and I played like absolute trash. So that's why I've been working with the Callaway Connect Easy, trying to get these short irons dialed in, but the driver was not great. The swing was not great that day. So we'll hit another one. I mean, on a rope. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Well, that's the Rogue Max D for you. 9 degree, turned down to 7. UST Mamiya Link Purple. I'll do a close-up video in the shop with it. But that's us on the range. All right, as you can see, we're back in the studio. Did a lot of range work this morning. Definitely wanted to show you guys the driver. I think this is something important that I wanted to touch base on in here instead of out on the driving range. It's very important. Golfers have egos. Everybody does. It's human nature. I get it. You want to play what the pros are playing. And believe it or not, I think there's a lot of professional golfers that are playing more forgiving drivers than you realize. And they don't exactly advertise it because the tour models generally are what sell. They get people excited, they're low spin, they're fast ball speed, all that good stuff. Um, I believe Alex Noren is, if you're not familiar with him, you probably are new to golf or you've been living under a rock, one or the other. He's one of the OG PGA professionals. He is using an AI Smoke Max D. Johnny Wunder, if you have not heard of him, he's a Callaway media guy. He does a lot of YouTube stuff with these pros from Callaway and all their new product. And he did a little video with him, and it was pretty impressive. It showed the Max D. Obviously, it was the AI Smoke. I kind of bought this because it was a demo club, found a good deal on it, basically made money back when I got rid of the Titleist. But, I mean, it's mind-blowing. I mean, I thought this driver was going to be the ugliest thing known to man for me personally. And I actually have grown to like it more and more because it's so confidence-inspiring. I'll give you a close-up of it since we're in here, got better lighting. You've all seen it before. So there it is. There's the green dot tour sleeve I showed you outside. See if we can get that to focus there. 9 degree, like I said, turned down 2 degrees neutral, so it's at 7. This is a 2 gram factory weight. This has no weight inside of it. It's basically the head weighs 194 with this lead tape on it. I'm a big, proponent and fan of a lighter driver head. I used to play pings back in the day, and usually they're like high 190s to 200. Some get up to like 205, and I just always felt my timing and accuracy was better with a little bit of a driver head. Pretty much anything like 195 and down to like 192 even I played them. I was just searching for a little more lower spin, a little better feel, and I just like the weight kind of low and forward. But GT3 was awesome. I mean, I've hit some of my longest drives ever probably with that driver. But it's kind of one of those things where I live in Central Florida. The fairways are soft as hell. I mean, whether it's wintertime or not, it's going to be soft. I'm a guy, I hit the ball very high with pretty much everything. Wedges all the way, even my forearm goes higher than I like it to, but that's just my delivery. It's my swing. It is what it is. Um, but my drives go very high, even at 7 degrees aloft. For a short stint, I played a 6 degree driver, and it went just as high as a 9 degree driver. It was very bizarre. It's just my attack angle, I guess. But they plug. That's where I'm getting at with this. The ball just plugs. If the fairways are hard, no matter how high I'm hitting it, from what I've witnessed and seen in the real world, it is going to bounce and go forward a little bit. But that being said, I just wanted to touch base and show you guys this. Like I said, I know there's no top or no tracers on the video. I'm an honest person. I promise you. What you saw was real, live, uncut. Those were, I think I hit 3 or 4 drives just to warm up before I turned it on, and it was it was absolutely astonishing. I mean, this driver is so forgiving that it just makes me want to swing faster because it's just appealing to the eye. And it being knocked down to 7 degrees, it doesn't even sit like, sometimes you see these drivers, and let me get close here and show you. So sometimes, you'll look at them and they almost look like, that's a bad angle. Let's see here. They almost look like they sit like this, like totally closed. But this thing, when it's sitting down on the ground, I mean, it's so square. Other than the heel slightly is, closed, I guess, to an extent. It's hard to explain, but it looks extremely square to me. I mean, it's just, and I'm really particular on that. I don't like drivers that sit open or closed. I like them square. The GT3 was just like that. I was just searching for something to give me some more confidence. Time to put the ego down. You can't score if you're not hitting fairways, and I'm looking for fairways. If I hit a couple, shorter, just because the heads might be a little higher spin, it is what it is. Who cares? Not in a long drive competition. I'm trying to beat the course and play my best round I possibly can. So that being said, don't be scared to try these drivers out. I know I did a video on the GT3. You shouldn't be scared of it, and you shouldn't. You should not. It's a phenomenal driver. Everything I said in that video is 100% true. It's one of the best drivers I've ever owned. But when your game, it reaches a point where you're borderline in shambles and you go to the range and you're putting in work and you still feel like you can't fix it, sometimes a change is good. And sometimes you get lucky and you find something like this. So for the time being, the Max D is in the bag. Like I said, same shaft I've been playing, the UST Mamiya Link Purple, 60 gram X Flex. I am playing a, what is this? A standard +4 max align grip. So far, I really like it. I actually just switched all my clubs to these, and it feels really good so far. I like it's almost feels like cheating, but I know they're legal. You just kind of get that lock. Everything locks in place, so it makes stuff a little more repetitive, a lot more robotic almost when it's locking in your hand in the same spot every time. That being said, Max D's, check them out. I'm sure the next Callaway driver coming out, I'm sure they're going to have a Max D. I sure hope they do, because if it's faster and just like this thing, oh my God, I might have one. But that being said, we're out. Like I said, subscribe, like. If you made it this far, you probably haven't. That's okay. It's a long video. Thank you guys for everything. See ya.